What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Monday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to do the content, to consume the content, should we say. This morning, right, we'll talk about FUD and the fact that on one hand, you've got people saying, do you really think the elites are this stupid? Do you really think the elites are going to have the asset of the future out there and let people buy it and blah, blah, blah at 20 cents? And then on the other hand, you've got people who have been in the space 2 years, since 2017, they're claiming, who's now dumped all their assets and done a nice little Reddit post over the weekend, or Friday, whenever he did it. It broke a couple of days ago. I'm having weekends off for the foreseeable future. I've actually been writing and I'm getting extremely passionate about it. Again, I'm proper into it and I have to keep going now. I've been doing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday and I've proper hit a roll, so I can't stop with that. I've got to keep going till I hit the writer's block and then I've got to step away from a bit and do something else. So the Hyperledger stuff I was doing is on hold a little bit at the moment. I'm still looking at Google courses and that, but I've got to keep going with the writing. I've got paper all over the gaff with notes on for my stories, my world building, and I'm just on a roll, so I've got to keep doing it. Anyway, that's more, it's not crypto related, lad, you know what I mean? So Ripple, long-term investor, sells all XRP due to bad performance. And that's the key word, bad performance of what? Because never heard XRP not performing. Moves like that, doesn't it, as a bridge asset, works perfectly. Due to bad performance, wouldn't mean price performance, would there? A long-term Ripple XRP investor expressed distrust in the company's progress, achievements and statements by its CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Members of the crypto community point to Ripple's growth in the markets as it managed to its open partnerships in Latin America and Europe. So the long-term Ripple investor called Monkey, no stop my show. For starters, right, can we stop giving a fuck what Monkey, no stop my show, and Sally Pants 36, as Gary V calls her? People that aren't even got a name, people that haven't even got a picture there, people that won't even show you who they are, like hid behind a keyboard and a random avatar picture. You can't trust people who won't let you know who they are online. I'm sorry, but just don't. And that goes for all you on Twitter with no flaming profile pictures at all. Don't come at me with my brand page, because I've got Love for Crypto there. It's not a profile picture, because you can clearly see pictures of me. You can clearly come and see me on YouTube. I'm all over the gaff on multiple platforms. I ain't hiding from no one. When you've got no, yeah, I'm on to you guys. I don't trust yous. Let's go to this guy's post, because I want to start breaking this shit down before we're 20 minutes in. So he's put, I'll rip him. I'm sorry, mate. Monkey no stop my show, but you're getting torn a new arsehole here, mate, simply because of your first paragraph. You're done, mate. I don't even need to read past your first paragraph. I might do, but I don't need to. So he's put, let me start off by saying, I'm not trying to spread FUD. A fucking good job of it, mate. XRP was the first digital asset back in 2017 he ever bought. Years of research only increased his confidence in the project as potential dark horse to become a big player in the industry. 1. If you bought early 2007, you should have made a pretty decent mint come the all-time high of 2018. If you didn't, feel for you. 2. If you got in 2017, digital XRP was the first digital asset back in 2018 I ever bought, and years of research only increased my confidence in the project. So from 2017, you do years of research. 3 years of research. 2 years. And then 1 of falling up. What? So you've either spent years since 2017 building confidence in the project. Or you've spent years, since 2018, losing confidence in the project. You can't have it both ways, mate. I mean, am I the only one picking at the terminology there, or what? I'll touch on a little bit more. Solid use case partnerships and the strong management team were amongst the pivotal reasons for me to invest. Or not to get rich quick, no. Not to get rich quick. Because if you was only on about a solid use case, partnerships, and a management team, why have you sold? Because there's people using XRP for remittance to sped it up. Good solid use case. They've got partnerships in MoneyGram, Western Union, SBI. There's loads testing, trialing, and partnered with them. Why have you sold? Oh, I know. You didn't get rich quick. Listen, dickhead. This ain't a lottery, mate. It's investing. Seriously, right? People like Indy Keeler, Torre when he's back, and other Danny knows a bit more than me. Danny Britton, FX. There's a few of them out there. If you want to day trade, go to them and learn to day trade. We can teach you some indicators, and we will down the line. But we're not going to give calls. That's what people want. People don't just want to learn indicators. People want some guy on a Telegram or a private inbox saying, I'm putting it on this now, and they just want to copy you. That's what a lot of people want. If you want to be an actual trader in your life, it'll become a career. It will take over. If you're passionate about that and you believe you can do it, I struggle with my stress. I can't sit at the computer. The Hyperledger stuff, learning coding, it's feeling like work. It felt like work, man. And I don't want my life to feel like work. So I stepped away from it and I went back to my writing. And now my writing is just feeling like pleasure. It is legitimately just... But when I get writer's block, I'll get a little bit stressed at it. And it'll start feeling like work again. And we've got to bounce to the next hobby. Anyway, getting off point. The guy's moaning because he's not got rich quick, and he's taking shots at the performance of XRP when clearly he means price performance. He means price performance. He's going on about like, right, so people leaving the company. Things have been awfully quiet for perhaps over a year. Galen Schwartz mentioned dozens of banks will be using XRP. We will be working with major household names. 2 years have passed and very little has been made public. This raises the question if things are perhaps not going according to plan. XRP was rebranded ODL. And Ripple seems to be focusing on low-value remittance markets through their stake in MGI. Where do people expect them to start? Where do people expect them to start? JP Morgan, do you think Swift heard about a new system, right? So what's that, Jimmy? Got a new system there, lad. 4 seconds. What? 4 second settlement. Fuck off. Seriously. Yeah, alright, there's 5 trill a day. Sweet. Is that what people expected? Honestly. They're pushing 5 trillion a day, Swift. $5 trillion worth of value a day. Pushing through one network, one system. Do you expect them to just boom and put that on? Expect Bank of England to just be like, oh, what's that, Jimmy? Jimmy and Brad's got a new system. 4 seconds. That's just as fast as our settlement. So we can link our RTGS system to your RTGS system, and we can get a global RTGS system. 600 billion a day where you put, there you go, mate, no danger. 600 bill a day, just throw it at them. And you think Bank of China, Bank of America, and all the rest of the banks are just going to go, yeah, no danger, mate. No danger, mate. Got a new system. Fucking, that's like you building an engine. Go and build a 7-litre engine, take it into Rolls Royce and say, this engine's better than your engine, you want to just put it in. And do you think he's just going to put it under the fucking hood? Or do you think he's going to test it for a few years, maybe even several years, maybe even 10 years, from from 2013 to 2023. Do you know what I mean, guys? Flipping heck. People need to have a word with themselves. At times, mate, I'm being deadly serious. The bankers, especially the ones at the top, who don't even really bank, and the ones that own it and all that, they're going to be like, yo, don't risk losing a load of dough daily on this volatility. Like, let's watch it. Let's make sure it can do it. Let's gather a little bit of it, create some of these liquidity pools that we apparently need for the future, and then we'll let the value go when we're ready, and we'll gain a shitload of value in it just booming. But what about every other Tom, Dick and Harry, Jimmy? It's fucking 5 cents, mate. It's 5 cents. They get wind of this, mate, and they're all just gonna buy it. Yeah, don't you worry about that, Dave. Don't you worry about that, Dave. We've got it sorted, mate. We've got it sorted. Got some whales on standby. Listen, guys, you've got to do your own due diligence and research into this stuff. Don't just trust my word for it. Like I'm laughing it off, me. This guy might have some general concerns. Let's come at it from the other angle. Bit of skeptic. This guy might have some general concerns, and someone's left the company. He's like, well, why is he leaving the company? He's lost faith. He's going the wrong ways. Blah blah blah. I'm telling you now, right? Do not be surprised if before 2025, Brad Garlinghouse leaves Ripple. Don't be surprised. People leave companies. Plans change. Visions and missions very rarely change. Once you set a fucking vision and a mission that you want to provide real-time global liquidity on demand to the world, that vision ain't really going to change. The plan of how you get there might change. People need to be a little wary of that. We've had shitty little plans to do everything from the events to the courses and stuff like that, and plans change. Some things don't happen quite as fast as you'd like them to, because shit gets in the road, man. Shit gets in the road. It gets in your way. So, the news site, Not His Moaning Blog, actually goes a little deeper. And according to Ripple, on-demand liquidity is one of their products with the most potential. The payment solution has been promoted as a revolutionary method for sending money quickly, securely, and instantly. However, as the investor claims, the solution seems to lack the adoption that its executives have promised. In addition, Ripple has seen controversy after a document was published that shows that Ripple pays its partners to use its products. Filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the form reveals that Ripple pays a certain amount of money to its partner MoneyGram to use its product. Bullshit. Do you want to know why I'm calling bullshit on that, right? I'm reading an article here, and every now and then I have the little blue hyperlink. So Ripple pays. It's as if to say, like, the form. This is the form linked here. No, it's not. Why is that even blue, mate? His article is actually a picture. His article is actually a fucking picture on the website, because you see when I'm trying to hold and encapsulate the letters, can you see it doing it at the top there, can't you? You see it coming up at the top. That's the only letters on that page. Select all, boom. Everything else is a picture, right? So it's trying to show me this link here of this post, that it's probably just going to assume that people are just going to be like, oh, well, they've put the link up, don't really need to see it. But no, Ripple pays a certain amount of money to its partner to use its product. Okay, no doubt Ripple sends money to MoneyGram. They're partners. Fucking. The thing I'm interested in is where's the report that's saying that them payments are specifically Ripple saying we're giving you this so you still use that, and MoneyGram saying like we're gonna stop using this if you don't pay us. Check your terminology, check your articles, check your hyperlinks. Don't just believe that it's a hyperlink to the sourced information, because there's no hyperlinks at all on this. Ripple, in addition to the lawsuit against YouTube, no hyperlink, but it's put up as an hyperlink. Let's actually go to his Reddit and see if he mentions any of that. No, he doesn't. Some guy, he mentions people leaving the company and that and whatnot. I've seen people with the validators and that lately, and everyone's getting caught up in too much shit. What do you think about the odd validators and my thoughts on that are tumbleweed. I don't give a fuck. Oh, do you think about Brad Garland now saying that dozens of banks are going to be using it and that nothing's come out and been made public? Yeah, and don't give a fuck. What do you think about Quant and Overledger and this and that? Do you think it'll take on Interledger? Yeah. IDAGF, is that what it is? IDAGF. I don't give a fuck. Basically, I don't care what the headlines say. I don't care what the FUD says. I care about the internet of value. I've said many, many times. Take your currencies, take your little dollar and your little pound and stick them up your fucking arse, mate. Shove them up your rectum, because it's the only place they're worth going. Those IOUs that we carry around, the little pieces of paper, ain't worth shit. And if you truly believe that piece of paper's worth something, I want you to burn it and then prove you owned it. Can you do that? Because if I go in my house and burn my ledger, I'm just going to buy another one of the XRPs there. I can show the XRP address. I can prove how many XRP I've got. I can send my XRP to here, there and everywhere. I mean, I could do a monster burn by accident and throw them away. But it's much more easier to prove I own some digital assets than it is to prove I own the wallet that fell on the fire. Well, what wallet? Well, the fucking wallet with 200 quid in it, mate. And now it's a puddle of melted leather and plastic. What we're going to do? We'll just go to the bank and get your money back, lad. Just go to the bank and get your money back, lad. Can you know? Burn your note, you think it's worth that much, and prove to me that that it was yours, that you had £20, $20, a fiver. Prove to me you had it. And I don't mean just with a picture. I mean, prove that ash was value. It's just an IOU. I've had people coming at me from Zoom saying, "Oh, why do you trust these IOUs? I don't trust them. I don't trust these IOUs." And I'm thinking, well, because you've not really looked into it yet, mate. I haven't. I've not even really had time to look at how the IOUs work. But I can guarantee you one thing. If you've got money in a value in an exchange that's a trust line to Zoom, and you've got value in that exchange, they were going to provide a trust line from that value for you to spend through Zoom. And they'll handle it in the background, right? Flipping currencies for your ILP and all that when it's implemented, right? It's going to be done and dusted. You join Zoom, you get your trust line. That is much more trustworthy, or if we want to rephrase that, that is a much more worthy way to form a trust line for an IOU than to have a piece of paper that says the Bank of England owes you this, that you could just burn and then you can't prove that you owned it. The internet of value is going to dwarf cross-currency payments. It's going to dwarf it. Cross-currency payments ain't shit. You picture a big pyramid. Big fucking pyramid with like some fucking Chinese mountains and get fucking Kung Fu Panda pose like, yo, we got some steps, bruh. There's some steps to get to that peak. But that peak's 2035, mate. The peak's 2035. You know what the first step is? The first step is the ISO migration up to 2023. First step up like that. Oh well. That's current currency sorted. And then the next step is to 2025. And then you're like, yo, there's quite a lot that needs to be built in between here and a full-on stable, mature internet of value, isn't there? See, people think adoption means maturity. It doesn't. We've not even, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, we've not even got global maturity of HDTV. Realise that. Global mature, we've had adoption, not global adoption. There's people all over the world with HDTV, but it's not matured, and it's not got rid of it, standard definition. Until that fully matures, go to anyone who's got Virgin, go in, turn your Virgin on, put 101 on. It's fucking standard definition BBC on 101. That should be HD. When it's matured, that will be HD. When maturity comes for HD TV, the standard definition channel will become the HD channel, and what's currently the HD channel will become the 4K channel. And then when 4K matures, so if you think HD TV is matured, got nothing coming, mate. There are many people throughout the globe that haven't even got a fucking TV yet. Forget the tribals who don't want one. Talk about people who want one. Haven't even got one. Some people got standard definition that everyone's got on HD. And we're already on 4K ready, 8K ready. Are you shitting me? 8K ready. What, go and give Barbara a 1080p? First, you cheeky bastards. Horrible. But yeah, guys, right, fundamental takeaway. Ignore the FUD. Do your own due diligence and research. And understand we're coming in for a long-term investment, and we're only investing what we're willing to lose. People go, you don't really have that much XRP, do you? It's like, well, I kind of live on my arse, mate. Kind of live on my arse. I don't the fucking bottom of the bottom without being fucking homeless, mate. Look, you've got such a fucking great mother. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously. People need to chill. It's a long-term investment, and people need to work more about getting happy in everyday life. And I'm telling you now, this current state of affairs, as worrying as it is and as paranoid as you can be, just get on with your own shit. There's programs coming on at night, like art TVs with this, where the guy's showing you crafts. It doesn't matter whether it's knitting, whether it's carving wood, yeah, whether it's painting, drawing, sewing. Start a sewing. Do you know, if you can sew, man or woman, if you can sew, because it's a dying art, man, get on YouTube and teach me how to sew. You've got one subscriber here, I'm telling you now, who teach me how to make harem pants and all my baggy clothing and that. I am on your channel, and man's learning how to sew and make his own clothes. I'm telling you now, I'll be done buying clothes, me, when all I need to do is buy fabric and just go, wah, and then I can speak to some other guy who's like, yo, can you make a robot to make these pants on demand? Oh yeah. I'm not just going to sort myself out making my own clothes. I'm not going to get a robot to make my own clothes anytime I send him a text message, but then I'm also going to get him to run a business for me, making clothes that other people order, whether it's a Love for Crypto shirt, a love for media top, love for life, love for fitness, love for comics, love for animation. Anyone can just go, yo, what bump? There'll be no designs on the shop. You put your own design in, bro. Boom, and the robot's like, meh. You know that copyright and that won't be able to do you any copywritten stuff, but you know the dance? All that off a sewing show. So you start a sewing show, and before you know it, you've got a company selling sewn clothes on demand. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, that's the takeaway. Do you look at your pension every day and ring your pension company up and like, yo, how's my pension doing, bro? How's my pension doing? Treat it like a It's not a lottery, guys. It's been and gone. It's been and gone. Again, doesn't mean a new all-time high is not going to come like that by July. No one knows. Possibly. Fingers crossed if you need it. Fingers crossed for us all that we get a new all-time high pretty soon. But there's no guarantees it's coming till 2023, guys. You need to. People seriously need to chickadee check what's in the red and realise that it could legitimately be 2023 before we see new 88 all-time high. Let's hope to God. Let's hope to the absolute that it happens by the end of next summer, because some people are getting a little bit impatient, but don't invest more than you can lose, or more than you're willing to lose, more than you're willing to throw away, because you're only going to end up needing to dip into it a couple of weeks down the line, and if it's gone down in value since you purchased it, you're only going to kick yourself in the shin. And they're not going to like that. Right? Smart investing. Not throwing every penny you can at it, hoping it's going to make you rich within a couple of years. And hands up, did the same. I remember late 2017 on the phone with my mum. Fucking few days before the wage was coming in, I was like, Mum, this shit's going to go. I'm going to miss out. I seen it at 17 cents the other day. It's 20 cents now. 21. Mum, need 400 quid. Sub me 400 quid, get back the weekend. That's how desperate I was to get in at the time. But it ran to 380 after that. We're thinking, yo, we're in here. What? And then, and it leaned to Monkey Fud No Shit. Whatever he was called, can't remember his name, he's irrelevant. He's just spreading fuddy bullshit. He's just another muddy fudder. Monkey no stop my show. Well, you stopped your own show, mate. You stopped your own show, lad. Just go away now. If you was entertaining that guy and conversing with that guy and engaging with that guy, and he was nothing but XRP and his XRP this, XRP that, and now he sold his art, he sold a lot. If he carries on talking about XRP, just ignore him. It's like, mate, what you on about? You don't even hold it, mate. You don't even hold it. Just shut the fuck up. Talking shit out your ass just to try and drag other people down just because you shit the bed and sold all your assets. Don't drag other people down and make them sell theirs too. Fuck off. Yeah? Everyone else, we'll go into the moon. I don't give a shit. We'll wait till 2040 and let Elon Musk take us if we have to. But we're going to the moon, mate. I'll take you all if we have to. 2045. But yeah, on a serious note, do your own research. Don't believe the FUD and the shit. There's too much of it going about. People flapping and clearly just wanting to get rich quick. Them kind of people are going to be... By the time I'm getting rich, approaching 2025 and towards the back end of the 20s, towards 2030, when really seeing some big maturity and gains, and like 2,500 XRP makes you wedged. These guys now who are getting twitcher, they'll be gone by then. They'll have spent it all on boats and hoes. They really will. They will. They'll be on 12-month holidays and that. Roy Carroll, whatever he was called, who did a destruction derby in the back of his garden, spent like 9 million in a year or something. It was ridiculous. But they've got no plans to make more money from the money that they've got coming in. And they're all talking about passive income and all this shit. Oh, well, I just need to add it to that kind of investment bond there and that bond there. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Good luck with that. It's madness, and it will take time, guys. We're in a brand new tech that's about to change the world. Of course, there's going to be bumps in the road. At the end of the day, we see the possibilities in our internet of value, and there's just no other assets keeping up with XRP at the moment. So people can say what they want, but they can't show me the documentation. I can show the documentation about interoperability, Ripple, XRP, ILP. We show you it all. There's no other asset in sight. in sight, except maybe XLN, couple of steps down, that has the potential to maybe compete. Not on a level yet. So enjoy your week, guys. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Stay healthy, stay happy. If you're not healthy, get healthy. You're not happy, get happy. I know it's easy said than done. Some people have conditions. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Invest in yourself, your hobbies, whatever. Invest in internet of value, XRP, other digital assets. Diversify and do not live in regret. Only invest what you're willing to lose, just like you would in the bookies. And yeah, try and block out the muddy fudders who have shit the bed and bounced, and now they try to drag you down into their new made bed where they've got fuck all. Nasty. With long and odal, guys, you know the danger. We love crypto, we love XRP, we love IOV, we love you. We don't love monkey doo-doo. Sorry, mate. See you on the next one. Peace.